Forget scripted missions. The best military games hand you an entire world and say, figure it out. Today, we're counting down the best military open world games ever made. Massive, brutal, and wildly different. Let's get into it. Let's kick things off with something fresh. Myth of Empires: Throne drops you into a free-to-play seasonal sandbox where entire civilizations are yours to forge, shatter, and rebuild. Gather your guild, tame fearsome creatures, craft legendary weapons, and wage war across lands drawn from the great empires of history. Each season resets the board, meaning no throne stays warm for long. Ever wanted to command the high seas with nothing but a rickety vessel and sheer ambition? Rise of Piracy hands you exactly that. A small ship, a handful of coins, and an open ocean full of opportunity. Fight, trade, sail, betray, and conquer. Build your fleet from the waterline up across hundreds of handcrafted environments. This isn't just piracy, it's military naval domination at its finest. Picture Chernobyl, but the radiation is the least of your problems. PIONER thrusts you into a post-Soviet open world teeming with military factions, mutated threats, and dangerous secrets. This is hardcore tactical survival at its most atmospheric. Gear up, pick your faction, and carve out your place in a world where the Cold War never truly ended. This one is not for the faint-hearted. Gray Zone Warfare is a brutally realistic military FPS set in a dense Southeast Asian jungle war zone where every step could be your last. Accurate ballistics, intelligent AI enemies, and a punishing learning curve make this one of the most authentic open-world combat simulations on PC. You don't just play this game, you survive it. Strategy lovers, this is your battlefield. Hearts of Iron 4 is a grand military open-world strategy at its absolute peak, commanding entire nations through the chaos of World War II. Deploy divisions, forge alliances, rewrite history. The entire globe is your war theater, and the decisions you make ripple across every front. No other game makes you feel more like a supreme commander. Washington, D.C. has fallen, and it's up to you to take it back. The Division 2 transforms America's capital into a stunning, dangerous open world packed with hostile factions, loot, and tense tactical firefights. With seamless co-op, rich RPG mechanics, and an incredibly detailed recreation of D.C., this is military open world gaming with a sleek, modern edge that never gets old. If authenticity is what you crave, nothing comes close to Arma 3. Set across massive Mediterranean islands spanning over 100 square miles, this is the military simulation that actual armed forces use for training. Coordinate squads, operate vehicles, fly aircraft, and if the vanilla experience isn't enough, the modding community has built an entire universe of scenarios. Arma 3 is not a game, it's a military doctrine. Forget flying. This is operating an aircraft. DCS World is the gold standard of military flight simulation, modeling every switch, button, and gauge with terrifying accuracy. From the FA-18C Hornet to the A-10C Warthog, each module is a masterclass in military aviation. The open world theater lets you run real combat missions, escort runs, and deep strike operations. Pilots, your cockpit awaits. Few games have ever captured the chaos of modern warfare the way Battlefield 4 does. With massive open maps, fully destructible environments, and the legendary Levolution system where collapsing a skyscraper reshapes the entire battlefield, BF4 remains one of the most thrilling military experiences ever made. Over a decade old and still absolutely electrifying, this is the gold standard of military multiplayer. We close with a legend. Mountain Blade Warband is the original military open-world sandbox, a medieval battlefield where you rise from a lone mercenary to the ruler of a kingdom through sheer combat, strategy, and diplomacy. Every battle is chaotic, personal, and earned. No two campaigns play the same. This is the game that proved open-world military conflict could be as intimate as it is epic.